Let's make some bunny greeting cards. We will need a little paper card. This one is 12 times 17 centimeters large, but you can use any postcard format. We will need an old book page or a newspaper page, a little bit of cardboard, and some wool for the pom-pom tail of the rabbit. We will start with the body of the bunny, and for that we will need a compass that we put to a 3 centimeter radius. And then we draw a nice circle in a spot that looks pretty. In the next step, we will use the compass at the same size as before to draw the ears. For that, we choose a nice spot on the paper and overlap 2 circles like so. First, we draw part of one circle, and then we overlap it in a way and adjust it so that we get a nice ear shape. Like this, you get nice symmetrical ears. And by folding the paper like so, you can get 2 ears out of 1 cut. Now we will make the head of the bunny. For that we put the compass to 2 centimeter radius. And then we draw another circle on a pretty spot of the paper. We will start with the head. Here I'm using double-sided tape to avoid wavy paper, but you can use any glue that is available to you. I like turning this piece vertically so it has more contrast to the body. Then I add all the other pieces horizontally. For the bunny tails, we need a little cardboard, a bit of wool, and a little ring like for tape. You can also use a compass for this, but it would have to be really small radius, like 1.3 centimeters, 1.5 centimeters, which is not super easy to handle, I find. So I prefer using a ring of scotch. Like this, we will draw 2 little rings on the cardboard. And then we can just eyeball the center of the circles. We need to get the hole into the center of both circles. For that I like to use some pointy scissors. But be careful to not sting your fingers on the backside. Then I'm just cleaning up a bit the edges of the little holes. We take both of the circles and put them on top of each other. And then we do one cut through both of them, just like so. Next we need a small piece of wool. And then we need a long piece of wool, like 1.5 meters or 1.6 meters. You can just approximate it. And now we wind the wool around our little cardboard circles, like so. So we do lots of turns. All around we can go forward and backward, always through the middle hole and then around. And we do this until all the thread is used up. Here we will separate the cardboard rings a little bit. And then we will need to fit small scissors between the 2 cardboard rings to cut our wool thread. It's important to press the rings with the other hand so that the wool threads cannot fall out of the rings. When we're done with the cutting, it's even more important to keep the whole thing pressed between your fingers so really nothing can escape. We take the short thread and put it between the 2 cardboard rings. We tie it around and then we tie a knot. When the knot is really tight, you can remove the cardboard pieces. If your pom-pom looks a bit messy, like mine here, you can correct it with scissors. The last step is now to attach the tail to the bunny. For that you can probably use double-sided tape or any type of glue, but for this I like to use really wet glue so that it will hold very tight. This will need to dry a little bit, and then we're done with our bunny postcard. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.